The Rat Pack Reunion has quickly become one of the most anticipated and successful fundraising events in town. High rollers, Sinatra tunes, an Italian meal, it's all there, and you can be too. Joining me now with your personal invitation is Brandi Welk, Development Director of Council on Aging of West Florida. Brandi, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me, Jeff.
Well, you have done a great job with this, and you're continuing on with that. But tell us a little bit about how the Rat Pack Reunion got started.
Well, the Rat Pack Reunion got started in 2011 with our board chair, Dee Dee Davis, and with the support of our board of directors, they all decided that we needed an annual fundraiser that would not only raise funds for Council on Aging and awareness, but also give the community an opportunity to recognize those leaders that are building Pensacola.
That's great. And so obviously that is a huge component, but in addition to that, why else do you think this has been such a successful event in such a very short time?
Well, I think it appeals to all ages and different groups of the community. Not only is it an event that you can go with your loved one and get dressed up at a formal event and have a nice Italian dinner, but we also have other events. If you're not into getting dressed up, then we also have our first ever 5K rat race, which will be held on Pensacola Beach, October 11th. And we're also doing a drawing for 2 Rolexes, which are courtesy of Jewelers Trade Shop. So if you're not into the formal thing, we have something for you.
Great, great. And how can people get more information about those 2 things as well as the Friday night event?
All of our information can be found on www.ratpackreunion.com. Or you can find Council on Aging of West Florida on Facebook. Or if you'd like to give me a call personally, my number is 432-1475.
Great. Well, you mentioned honoring some individuals that are doing great things in our community. Tell us a little bit about who are the honorees for this year?
The Rats this year are going to be Larry Moose Morris, Jack Nobles, Tom Pace Jr., and Jim Rigsby.
So how are they getting into all the festivities?
They're getting into it. We've gotten some old baby pictures of them. We've got some videos that we're going to roll out. They are excited.
Well, it is a lot of fun. Well, you mentioned the date of the race. Let's talk about the Friday night event. Where will it be held and when? All those good details that people would need to know.
The Rat Pack will be on Friday, October 24th from 5:30 to 11 at New World Landing in the heart of downtown Pensacola.
Okay, so what can they expect? I gave a few hints there in the lead-in, but tell us a little bit about the evening itself. It is a special evening.
The doors will open at 5:30 and we'll start with a cocktail hour. This is actually the first year that we're doing an open bar, so you can enjoy a few drinks before the program actually starts. The program will go underway about 6:30, and from there we will roast and toast the rats. We'll get some words from their family and friends. You'll also be served a 3-course delicious Italian dinner from New World Landing, and we'll end the night with a testimonial. And then you can dance the night away with some fabulous music.
Well, tell us a little bit about the music. I know Tom has been here every year and has developed quite a following himself. Tell us a little bit about our musical entertainment.
Yes, we've had Tom Torado since 2011, so we haven't scared him away yet. He's a Frank Sinatra tribute artist, and I mean, it just really gives a nice flair to the event. You feel like you're in the Rat Pack era.
Well, when you mentioned that feeling like you're in the era, describe the room. I know last year was your first time there. What does it look like? Tell us about the decorations, just the whole image that is there that evening.
You walk into the room and it's just an elegant place to be. There are, roses on the table, you've got dice and rats everywhere, and it's a nice place to be. This year we're going to have girls walking around in feather headdresses, so it's just a nice touch.
Great to go back to the Vegas era. Well, besides being fun, it is a fundraiser, as we know. So why is this so important to the mission of the Council on Aging in West Florida?
Well, it is an annual fundraiser, and as you know, Council on Aging in West Florida is a 501c3 nonprofit organization, so we do rely heavily on the public's support. So none of our programs, such as Meals on Wheels, caregiver support groups, would be possible without the help of our community.
So there are actually helping the elderly in the community while they enjoy a nice evening out. Well, so tell us a little bit about ticket prices and again, about more information and things like that.
Ticket price is $100 per ticket. That includes open bar, your meal, as well as the fun entertainment of the night. Those can be purchased at ratpackreunion.com, or you can give me a call at 432-1475 and I can do that over the phone for you.
Now I know sponsors are also welcome as well. Tell us a little bit about what might be available or where they could find out information if someone wants to sponsor and bring a group, say.
Absolutely. We're actively seeking sponsors for this event. You can find all of that information as well on our website. We have 3 levels. They range from $1,000, $2,500, and $5,000, which is our Golden Nugget sponsor. And you can find all that information online.
Okay. Well, I know you and the committee have been meeting regularly. Any new twists or turns, secrets you want to share with us about what you have planned?
There's a few new twists, but I don't want to give away too much before the event.
Okay. Well, before we go, what would you tell to somebody who maybe hasn't experienced this event before? What would you encourage them to know about before we wrap up?
I really think it's just a great night for you to get dressed up with your loved one and go out and support a great cause and your local seniors. Aging is something that's inevitable and it's going to affect all of us one day, so it's great to give back to that cause now.
Okay. Well, before we go, again, just wrap up the days, the time, where can they get more information?
All right, the Rat Pack reunion will be on Friday, October 24th from 5:30 to 11 at New World Landing, and all of the information can be found at ratpackreunion.com. It starts,
Okay, well, one question that I always used to get is, what are people supposed to wear?
It is a formal event, black tie optional. You'll see a lot of formal gowns and suits and tuxedos. So
it's a great opportunity to get dressed up and come on out.
It is.
Well, great, Brandi. Thank you so much. You're doing a wonderful job, and we appreciate that.
Thank you for having me.